Hello everybody, welcome to Mahek Yoga. Today I am sore. My legs are sore. So I'm gonna stretch a little bit my legs. My chest is a little bit like, I need to open it a little bit too. So I'm gonna have a couple of poses in where I can do my legs and open my chest at the same time. We're gonna hold each pose around 5 breaths just for video intake, okay? So that way it's not too long. But you can hold each pose for around 2 to 3 minutes to really get into that fascia and to really relax and be a restorative practice. For just the video, I'm gonna make it a little bit shorter, just having some stretches so that way you can see what I'm doing, and then take it longer. Just pause the video and take those pauses for 2 to 3 minutes. I promise you, you're gonna feel like new after an hour of these, okay? So, we're gonna start in supported fish. And we're gonna start with a bolster, however you want it actually. It can be a pillow too. So you can put it in a vertical position and like lay down like this and put your arms to the sides and just open through the chest. I am going to put it in a vertical position today. And I'm gonna lay the chest down. And I'm just gonna open the arms into a cactus and stay here, really opening through that chest with the bolster and vertical. It like helps me a little bit more to really open, to get more of an arch. So we stay here, we breathe. You soften. You let the breath lead instead of the brain. You let the body relax. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Relax the jaw. Relax the eyes and the ears. Let's take 1 more breath. It feels too good. Let's take another breath. Again, I usually stay here for 2 to 3 minutes in each pose, but for the video, I'm gonna make it shorter so that way you can see the transitions, the poses that we do. But I really recommend you just kind of letting it go and staying with the breath. Okay, now really slowly. Maybe you go to the side of the body and then press into your top hand, and then we move into a seated pose. Oh, stretch. Now we're gonna move into a seated bound angle. So it's a butterfly, right? Like whenever you were in gym class, whenever you were little and you put your feet to touch and your knees out and you were just like doing like this with your knees. Okay, well, we're just gonna be still. And we're gonna bring the pelvis forward and the belly forward. We're bringing that tailbone back. We're lengthening through the spine. And then we're folding over and doming around and letting everything go. Again, let's stay here for 5 to 10 breaths. Letting the head get heavy. Letting the mind go. Think about the thoughts, just like the clouds just passing by in the sky. And you're just laying down, looking at them pass by. Relax the face. Let the arms get heavy. Keep breathing. Let's take 2 more breaths. Just taking it slow today. Especially if you've been working out or if you went into a long walk. Even if you are just stiff and you haven't done much, you can always do this practice. Get the legs moving a little bit. Okay, really slowly bringing your torso up. Move mindfully whenever you're staying in poses for a long time, because the spine needs a little bit of time to move slow, okay? From here, we're gonna go into a half dragonfly. So basically, or straddle, like if you were on a straddle pose where your legs are completely out to the side, this one is half. So you're gonna bring the right sole of the foot inside of the right leg. Don't abandon me, lay down, stay here, love me, don't go away. And then you're gonna bring the block. You're gonna bring the block. It can be a book, it can be a big book, it can be a bunch of books, it can be anything that you have, maybe like a box that is like a wood box, so anything that you have that can be elevated. You're gonna bring it into the outside of your left thigh. Now you're gonna bring your elbow into that block or whatever you have, and then you're gonna bring your hand into your temple and you're just gonna rest your head there. Okay, you're gonna press that right hip down. And now you're gonna bring the right arm up and overhead, and you're just gonna rest your right arm on top of your head. It's like a really awkward position, but it's really opening through the side of the body and really open you right here in the ribs and in the waist, especially if you have like a really tight transversal like abs or anything like that, or like your side bodies are feeling really stiff. And you stay here for 5 to 10 breaths. You relax, you breathe. You let the body get heavy, making sure you don't let that right hip come up from the ground. Really bringing it down. I know it can be an awkward position, but we're opening through the sides of the body and we're opening through the legs, a little bit through the front as well. Breathe here. Concentrate on the breath. Maybe you count the breath, taking 4 seconds in and 4 seconds out. One more breath. And then really slowly releasing the arm, bringing your body back. Move slow. And now you're gonna bend that left knee and you're gonna bring that left leg in front of the right. So you're just like cross applesauce. I don't know if that's how they say it in America. Really? No, I don't know. Something like that. But just cross legs. It's an easy pose, okay? And we're just gonna stretch through the hip a little bit here by bringing the torso forward and just bringing your forearms into the ground. Maybe you grab the block and the bolster and you just stay right here. If you're really tight and you're like, there's no way I can fall down, bring the floor up. And it's okay to bring the floor up. Me, I really need to stretch that left hip, so I'm really gonna try to bring my body down, relaxing through the chest, the shoulders, letting the neck get heavy. Again, letting go of the face. Breathing into the left hip. Maybe you have a dog and you use your dog as a bolster. You can do that too. It just relaxes me to have my dog around me. I can hear her breath. I can feel her nervous system, how slow it is and how relaxed it is. And it relaxes me. Which there's studies about that. So get yourself a dog. Again, go to the local shelter and adopt a dog. One more breath. Then really slowly going up. And now we have the other side. So we have that half straddle on the other side. So we're bringing the right leg out to the side. You're bringing the sole of the left foot inside of the right thigh. And you're bringing that block, books, box, whatever you have into the outside of the right thigh. Now you bring the elbow. Now you bring your head down. My dog is leaving me. How sad? It's okay. She just wants to look out the window. And now you're bringing that left arm up and overhead, dropping it down into the head, letting the head catch your arm, making sure that left hip is down into the ground. Breathing into the left side of the body, breathing into the ribs, breathing into the left lung. We stay here for 5 to 10 breaths. Opening through the left side of the body. Keep relaxing, you got it. If my side feels so tight, let's do 2 more breaths. Okay, you're gonna lift slowly. And now we're gonna bend that right leg. That right leg is in front of the left for easy pose. And you're just gonna bend forward, fold forward. And now feel the stretch into the right hip. Staying here for 5 to 10 breaths, but I'd really recommend you staying for each stretch 2 to 3 minutes. And really get into that yin practice. Notice the jaw and clench the jaw. Relax the legs. Let the arms get heavy. Keep breathing. Trying to bring the air into the back of the ribs. Two more breaths. One more breath. And then really slowly coming back up on the body. Okay, let's go to a couple more stretches here. We're gonna go into a little of a quad stretch here. Actually, let's go to a child's pose first. Let's go to a child's pose. Let's take a little bit of movement here. My dog heard a dog, so now she's gonna go see what's going on. Is there any creatures outside that I can play with? Moving into your child's pose, letting your chest get heavy. Relaxing the hips, the glutes. Letting the spine get long. Stay here for 5 to 10 breaths. Feel the mat into your feet and your shins. Connecting with the feeling of the clothes in your skin. Letting the brain shut down slowly. Really slowly pressing into your hands, moving into a tabletop, creating a little bit of organic movement here into some cat-cows. Let's do 3 of them. Inhaling, dropping the belly, gazing forward, stretching through the belly. And then exhaling, doming around the spine, looking back towards your belly button. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, cat, dome around. One more time, inhale. exhale. Next, you're gonna bring that right foot. You're gonna bring that right foot all the way towards the top of the mat. You're gonna maybe bring your forearms out down into the ground. Maybe you create a little bit of movement here just to kind of open through the hips. I like to kind of open the knee to the side. I like to kind of look back. And just finding like 2, 3 breaths or maybe 5 breaths, maybe a whole minute here in stillness. If you want to create an active stretch here, you're going to press into that left knee and thinking about pressing it back. One more breath. Again, this is just so that way the video is not too long and it takes me a long time to post it. This is more for you to know the poses, but I really recommend you staying here 2 to 3 minutes. I'm going to repeat that. Have a little timer. Okay, bringing that leg back. Opening through the hamstring, and then closing, and then opening, breathing through the poses, and then closing, and then really slowly bringing that foot back into your tabletop by just wiggling it to the side and pressing the hip towards your knee to kind of open and feel sensations. Because we tend to go so fast, we don't even feel any sensation in our body. Okay, now we're gonna bring that left foot outside of the left hand. You breathe here, maybe you wiggle a little bit before you find stillness. And then you find your 5 breaths of stillness, maybe 3, maybe a minute. Again, pressing that right knee down and back to kind of feel like an active stretch, and then feeling that left heel, pressing it forward. And then let's go back and forward, opening through the hamstring, and then shifting forward. Just creating a little bit of mobility here. Breathing through the poses. It doesn't matter if it's an inhale or an exhale. You're just breathing through the poses so that way you're bringing that oxygen into the body. Don't have a shallow breath. Get deep. And now you're going to wiggle to the side and keep wiggling and keep pressing, going back into our tabletop. Beautiful. Once you get to your tabletop, we're going to do a couple more stretches before we're done. So you're going to create, I call it a little house, a little building with the blocks. You're going to bring the blocks into the tall setting. Again, they can be boxes, it can be books, it can be whatever you need. It's usually better if your blocks are heavier. These ones are really like soft and light. So sometimes I don't have as much stability whenever I'm doing some stretches, so it's really nice whenever they're like heavy, and that way they can just stay there and you know that you're not gonna fall over. So sometimes big books are better, to be honest. And then you're gonna bring the bolster into like a vertical, horizontal way, okay? And we are going to do a hero pose, so half hero pose. So you're gonna extend first the right leg. Let's concentrate on the left thigh so that way you can see me first. And then you're bringing that left knee, you're bending it, you're bringing the left heel towards your left hip. Maybe if this is too much, you can always open the leg to the side. You can, as long as you're still feeling the stretch into the quad and to the kind of like the inside of the leg, that's all you want. And now we're gonna bring our chest and our hands to the block and the bolster, and we're just gonna lay back, opening through the chest, opening through the shoulders. Maybe you bring the head up if it's more comfortable for you. Maybe you bring it down and up. But this is just kind of opening through the chest as well and having that quad stretch. You're here for 5 to 10 breaths. I would love for you to stay here for 2 minutes in each side. Breathing, close your eyes, relax, Maybe you bring the head down, open through the throat. Keep breathing. Let the chest open, let the shoulders go back and get heavy. The arms are just dangling down. No muscular engagement. Keep breathing. Okay, and then really slowly you come up. You're gonna bring that foot back out. Stay right here. Wiggle the legs. Shake those legs. And then bring that right knee, that right heel towards your right hip. You can stand back up. You see, this is what happens whenever your blocks are too light. I need to get new blocks. Maybe I should just use books, to be honest. Bring that bolster back, having my little building, and then bringing my body back, laying down into the blocks and the bolster, opening through the chest. Just kind of like if you were sunbathing, but this is more of a supported sunbathing with a weird leg into the hip. But I'm really feeling the extension through the quad, which the quads were really tight from working out. Especially if you're sore, this will probably feel intense on the quad. If you've been doing a lot of squats and things for your quads. Breathe in here, relax the chest. You can relax the neck back. And let the breath lead the practice. Try to shut down that brain. I know it's hard, but I know you can do it. One more breath. Maybe another one for good measure. And then really slowly coming out of the pose and getting your leg in front of you. Okay. Last 3 poses. So we're gonna lay down into the ground. You're gonna leave that little building that you created. You're gonna grab a strap. You can grab a belt, you can grab a towel, you can grab other things. You don't have to have the actual props to do this class. You can grab things that you have around the house. We all have belts. We all have even a belt from a shower, whenever you get out of the shower. I don't remember what that's called. And we all have towels. You can grab a towel, okay? So you're gonna put your left leg on top of the block, okay? And then you're gonna bring that strap into the ball of the foot, into that right leg, extend the right leg up, and just press towards the back of the room. But relax your shoulders. You can just stay right here. You can even grab the strap and bring it underneath you and kind of grab it and kind of lay on top of it. And just let the leg stand there. There's ways for you to be slightly lazy doing stretches. I like to kind of grab it because that way I can really extend through the back of the hamstring. Again, staying here for 2 to 3 minutes will really be really beneficial. So I really recommend that. got it, almost there. Take 3 more breaths. Relax the back into the mat. Relax the back of the head. 1 more breath. And really slowly, you're gonna bring your ankle over the thigh for a figure 4. You can take off the strap. You can stay right here for your figure 4. Maybe you bring the foot towards the bolster so that way you can bring that leg up and feel more of a stretch into the hip. You can even grab your hands into the back of the thighs and really press. And then you're pressing that elbow into the right knee to bring the right knee out. I don't wanna do a lot of engagement though today, so I'm just gonna put that foot down and let the stretch take me. Almost there. Take 3 more breaths. Okay, you're gonna unravel. Bring that right leg now into the block and bolster. And now I'm gonna grab the strap this time. And I'm gonna put it on the ball of the foot on the left, stretching through the hamstring on that left side. Again, you can wrap that strap behind your back so that way you can lay down and you just let the leg do its floating, whatever you need. I like to kind of press the ball of the foot down so that way I'm kind of flexing and bringing the heel up. So I'm really stretching through the hamstring. But it just depends on how much sensation you want to feel. Relax. Let the neck get loose and heavy. That leg is protected and rested. You're good. You're only worrying about that sensation in the back of the left leg. 3 more breaths. Relax the eyebrows. And then slowly taking the strap out. You can go ankle over thigh right here, like just like that. You can bring the foot in to the block and bring your figure 4. You can always bring it behind your thigh and really push that knee into the chest. I kind of like bringing that hand and just kind of pushing the knee out slightly, just for like a couple of breaths to really feel the stretch. And then I kind of just let it go. Feeling the stretch into the left hip this time. Staying here for 5 breaths. One more breath. Okay, last pose. We're just bringing both calves. Again, I wish I had blocks so they were a little bit heavier. Into the blocks and bolster. And that's kind of like legs up the wall, so that way you're creating a little bit of space into your lower back. Letting everything go here. Laying down, relaxing the legs. Let everything in your lower body get heavy. Kind of letting our nervous system Know that we're safe, that we can relax, that we can let go. And you stay here for 5 to 10 breaths, maybe even 5 minutes. This is your Shavasana. How long you want to stay here, you're welcome to find that space for you. And this is it for all these little lower body stretches for you, and then opening through the chest as well. I hope you feel less stiff, more mobile, more relaxed. Thank you for showing up with me to your mat. And just keep showing up for yourself. Have a beautiful rest of your day, night, whatever time it is of the day.